you're not clapping your hands, now'll be a real good time to start. And if you are clapping your hands, man, Jacksonville, let me hear you smack them on the louder. Come on. Woo! All right, worship is not a spectator sport, right? So, this next part goes like this. You better bring it. I got joy. First off, don't sit down because we're getting ready to party like crazy here in just a minute. But just want to take a second and I want to testify to the faithfulness of God. Man, I see some young people in here and I love that. When I was a little dude, I grew up in the Bible Belt up in Charlotte, North Carolina. Accepted Christ when I was 5 years old. Man, I thought I had won the spiritual lottery in my life, and I had. But I thought that on earth my life was going to be this perfect little easy sailing street up on into heaven. No struggles, right? Not so much. See, I hit those teenage years, and I started listening to what the enemy had to say about me. Stopped aligning myself so much with the Father's voice and became hungry for the voice of man. That is a dangerous thing to do. Man, I wish, gosh, there had been so much heartache could have been spared if I had just kept my eyes on Jesus. And all I can say is this: I'm so thankful he kept his eyes on me. Man, I ran hard for God. I really did, y'all. All those things I thought I'd never do, I did them all. I really did. I mean, I ended up going through 5 drug treatment centers. I was in and out of jail, dealing drugs to support my habit. But I promise you, the worst part was that I really started to question whether or not God even loved me anymore. And the mental anxiety and torment that came over my mind was so unbearable at times that I thought, surely I cannot go on living with my life. And I really began to contemplate if I should just end it all. I know there's some young hearts in here, but I think it's important we can be real with each other, to be honest, right? I mean, come on. Some days just being a human is hard. My gosh, it is. All I can tell you is this. At that point when I thought, surely, Father God is done with me. I mean, how could he ever love somebody who knew who he was, walked with him, turned their back on him, and just hightailed it away from him? How could God do that? And my only answer that I've ever been able to find is that God never gave up on me. He just didn't. He doesn't think like we do. His love is not conditional. He never gave up on me, y'all. And so here's the deal. He got down in that pit with me when I felt the most nasty and unlovable ever. He wrapped his loving arms around me and he said, hey, buddy, you're mine. I bought you at a price. I sent my son to die for you, to bleed so that you might be safe forever. And I'll tell you what, to the glory of God, about 2 weeks ago, I got to celebrate being clean and sober for 31 years. Now I know God's still got a lot of work to do in me, but the difference now is I want him to work in my heart. I want him to change me and make me more like him. Because I tried it on my own and I got nowhere. So here's what I want y'all to do. I know there's some stories of the faithfulness of God in this place. I know it. So I want you to think about what he's done in your life. I want you to get that deep in your spirit. We're going to sing from that heart in a minute. And if by chance you're here tonight, maybe you don't even believe in God. I don't know how you're here, but I know this. God believes in you. And wherever you are tonight, I want you to do me a favor. Would you be willing to just open your heart and say, God, if you're real, I need you to meet me where I am. All right? So wherever you are, let's sing from that place. Be honest with God.